And this next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Chainmail and CB for free. Chainmail and CB for free. Chainmail and CB for free. Absolute G and big protein. Chainmail and CB for free. Chainmail and CB for free. Chainmail and CB for free. Absolute G and big protein. Yeah, ha, none of y'all can see us. You ain't got the moves to come through for the tag team up. Bring the pain and passion, hit the chain reaction. I show up in fashion, you leave in the casket. You don't wanna miss CB43 and me make history. Not leaving till they're blistering and all the groupies kissing me. Ha, yeah, y'all better be scared. We'll be the new tag champs and we don't fight fair. It's that chainsaw ball with that cannonball. It's that chainsaw ball with that cannonball. It's that chainsaw ball with that cannonball. It's a chain reaction you ain't never seen. It's that chainsaw ball with that cannonball. It's that chainsaw ball with that cannonball.
Alrighty, you can shut the music down. Shut up! Don't boo me, I haven't even said anything yet! Listen, people, shut up! Once again, it's me, your boy Chainmail, the absolute G, and everybody loves me! Seriously, you people wouldn't know talent if it walked up and kissed you in the mouth, and judging by most of you ugly fucks, judging by most of you, you wouldn't even understand that concept, would you? Now hear me out. Listen, this is the first time you have seen the two of us in the ring for quite some time. And the word on the street is you were visited by a couple of guys a few weeks ago around, I don't know, Cinco de Mayo, CB Protino, and El Chano. And they came in here and they made way with your luchadors, Takuri and Sabertooth. But tonight, we are calling out Takuri and, I would say Sabertooth, but we already took care of Sabertooth in the parking lot, so he won't be here tonight. So good, you shut up! So good luck finding a tag team partner, Takuri! He's got nobody else!
To the ring. He is the Ecuadorian Superman, Takuri! And he has found a tag team partner.
That was quick.
Voice of the revolution, our public enemy #1, Vivian Cross.
Certainly an unlikely set of allies, but nothing brings people together quite like shared hatred. And we don't even need the bell.
Speaking of hatred, that hatred is boiling. Vivian Cross getting taken out by Chainmail. And now CB taking it to Takuri.
Hey kids, ring the bell. Ring the bell. Yeah, there we go.
Bella's wrong.
General manager stepping in. Good job. You get a pay raise. You're good.
They're getting paid?
You didn't hear anything. They're getting like Fortnite bucks. What is it called? V-Bucks?
He's getting a Happy Meal.
Yeah.
But speaking of somebody who's not happy, Takuri right now with CB43 standing over him with a massive splash, going for the cover. But Takuri kicks out at 1. Now this is definitely, Takuri definitely picked a partner that I sure approve of, and I think the name of Public Enemy #1 is fitting, at least when in terms of Tells is Public Enemy #1.
Hey, I haven't even plotted against her in like 2 weeks.
For the first time in forever.
Hey, as long as Vivian Cross is continuing to communicate with her boots and with her body more so than with her microphone, she's okay by me. Like I said, she is somebody who's going to go places, but certainly needs to learn to back up those words. And so far, I'll give her credit. She has been.
And speaking of backing up, backs up CB43 for attempted to get a Coca Crush right there, but CB43 with the counter, now tagging in chainmail. CB43 getting Takuri up. Cliffhanger cutter. Taking out Vivian Cross. Go for the cover on Takuri. Not able to get the win.
And this is continuing that story from earlier in the night. It's about the veteran tag teams versus the unlikely alliances. And Beloved Protein, as much as you want to say about, just about any part of them, they certainly have a repertoire of moves to go to and ways to win a tag team match that I just don't think the teaming of Takuri and Vivian can live up to, at least as the tag team.
Yeah, what a way to win and jumping Takuri's partner Sabretooth in the parking lot. Real classy from Beloved Protein. But like I mentioned earlier, if Takuri was to find a different tag partner, he definitely did not make a mistake, in my opinion, in looking for Vivian Cross. But speaking of looking, all these people looking at chainmail with, dare I say, eyes of hatred.
Yeah, you're not exactly getting a lot of cheers right now, and that's for that is certainly for a reason. But that is a team that does not require applause. They certainly require a match and a microphone. They do require a microphone. It is on Chain's Rider.
A chainmail tagging in CB43, who reminds me a lot of my favorite A4 wrestler, CB Protino, who sadly after his first match,
we're still trying to get in touch with his agents. For some reason, he's a very hard man to find.
But now with that being said, speaking of chainmail, holding Takuri in place, but gets a nice hot shot of Vivian Cross, taking a fight to CB, but Vivian Cross, of course, is not the legal wrestler, so of course having to get sent back.
Yeah, curious who the referee here is, or whether CB43 has been taking those ref courses seriously or not, but either way, CB43 trying to create some distance to Curry, finds it instead, roll through.
Into the DDT!
That's one way to flip the table.
I mean, hey, with how high he goes, there's a reason we call him the Ecuadorian Superman. And this luchador Takuri, he is a veteran. He is one of my favorite veterans. And right now, he needs to make a tag to Vivian Cross. And speaking of tag, CB43 to chainmail, Takuri to Vivian Cross. And Vivian Cross with a sling blade. The New Age Anarchist going stupid right now. Irish whip gets countered. A massive pop-up dropkick from Public Enemy numero uno.
Yeah, got chainmail exactly where she wants him, around the world right there, and sending chainmail absolutely sprawling out of the ring, but Vivian Cross is not done with him just yet. Oh my gosh.
This is a matchup I like, considering Vivian Cross is the voice of Revolution. And
Vivian is pissed.
Oh, speaking of, Frog Splash on the person whose voice we never want to hear. But that person gets saved by CB43.
Yeah, that is just smart tag team wrestling, but who's this Vivian Cross? Why didn't we get her earlier? I like this one.
I want to see her in a match against a guy whose last name rhymes with Yell.
I don't want her to rise you throw that badly.
Let's carry Vivian Cross.
Oh, dive!
Double suicide dive, double homicide.
And thankfully we are just outside that splash zone, but what a explosion it was right on the outside of the ring. But Vivian Cross wasting no time, immediately getting chainmail back into the ring.
Look, no shade to Sabertooth. I love that we have this match. Discus clothesline dropping the person that everybody apparently loves. Takuri, Vivian Cross. They're thinking of something. Sing him into a wheelbarrow. Codebreaker into a face buster.
Yeah, just absolutely laying down the punishment. This is a revenge match for Takuri. Vivian Cross also has some skin in this game. Hasn't had as many interactions with Chainmail, but CB43 and her are no friends. That is one thing to say.
Look, you only need one interaction with Chainmail to hate him, but here we are. Takuri getting the wrist of Chainmail. Massive hip toss. Uh-oh. Go! This is not Taco Bell. This isn't Live Mas. This is Uno Mas. And another massive kick. And people call it for Uno Mas. Getting the hat trick. Man, we need this guy.
Yeah.
We need this guy in Atlanta United.
Ooh, a little too close home right there. I think I don't know if even a chiropractor is going to be able to fix Chainmail after this one.
I mean, he's going to need more than chiropractor. He's going to need a plastic surgeon after that tag team combo
Forget
move.
plastic. He needs like a metal surgeon.
Now continuing their surgical violence. Vivian Cross and Takuri. Vivian Cross now legal. Throwing a back elbow into Chainmail. And Vivian Cross gets sent up and over.
Yeah, Vivian caught there on the top rope, CB43.
Vivian
Oh,
Cross
he got her back!
getting thrown into Takuri by CB43.
Yeah, CB43 just returning Takuri's tag team partner to him. Very, very thoughtful man right there.
That's why we call CB43 Big Protein.
Beloved Protein is the tag team.
Look, CB eats his chicken. He eats his peanut butter. He eats his Wheaties. That's why he has the strength he has. And now Chainmail getting Vivian Cross set up in the corner right there. Now Chainmail setting himself up to be assist
Oh my God, into the turnbuckle.
for Cannonball season. Oh, and then I think the hair of Vivian Cross got caught in the post, but now getting caught in a cutter from Chainmail.
That could be it.
Actually, it's not it. I bet you would have liked if that was it, but it's not it.
Hey, I don't, as long as the ratings come in, I could care less. And this, again, ladies and gentlemen, the report's coming back to me right now. Banger. Banger match. Certified. Notarized banger.
I've been told it's a barn burner.
Well, thankfully, we are not near any barns. Otherwise, we may be in a little bit of danger.
I don't know, this is Georgia, but with that being said, tag is made. CB43 now the legal man after Chainmail actually has a mat wrestle right there with a gator roll to get Vivian Cross into position. And speaking of position, Vivian Cross right now nowhere near her partner. That's where she should be. And Takuri getting Takuri saying that it is only because of the ref that Takuri doesn't come in there and destroy CB.
Yeah, you can tell ever since that that enhanced step-up power ball, that cannonball rather, from CB43, Vivian Cross, her head is just not on straight after that one, and now on the top,
Speaking of
middle rope rather.
Speaking of enhanced moves, we might see something crazy.
Oh my God.
Oh, beautiful work from Vivian Cross to make this into a tag. And Takuri with shoulder to gut. Flips over CB, rolls through. Clothesline to Chainmail. And now springboard. Crossbody catches Big Protein.
Yeah, catching Beloved Protein completely off guard here.
Go for the Coca. Crush Takuri. Pinning CB. But CB kicking out at 2.
Kick out at 2, but Takuri's going right back to work here.
Damn.
Oh my God. I think Takuri just injured himself with how hard he leveled CB right there.
Kick so hard, kick so good. He pulled the ACL, but with that being said, Chainmail saving the day. Well, saving CB's day, not my day, but. Chainmail now going, oh, he's getting punched in the mouth by Takuri. Getting put in a fireman's carry. This is not a good look for CB.
I don't know if he's going to be able to talk his way out of this one.
CB pushes off Takuri. Gets grazed in the upper teeth.
Yeah, I think Takuri got it right in the chin and finds it again.
Man, that jaw of Chainmail, he might need to get it wired shut. Hopefully he does. But Takuri looking like a one-man wrecking crew against Beloved Protein. The Ecuadorian luchador up at top. Taking out both members of Shooter Society with that double blockbuster.
Chainmail rolls out of the ring, leaving CB43 all alone. Barely able to get his shoulder off the mat right there. Takuri, I think, is just as shocked as the rest of us that this match is still going on.
Takuri taking a moment to catch his breath. He's got to think of a game plan to take out Beloved Protein, maybe shut him up once and for all. And Takuri right now punching Chainmail, finally getting him off the apron. And now Takuri has
just a parting shot there into the jaw of CB.
Maybe some miscommunication issues. Chainmail trying to take advantage of it, but Chainmail getting caught with a double super kick to the gut. And now a hip toss gets sent into his own partner. Double basement drop kick, one to Chainmail, one to CB.
Yeah, pulling out some tag team moves right here. Ref is yet to stop him, going for the double pin.
CB that damn strong. Not only throws off Takuri, but Vivian Cross.
Well, the crowd is getting behind this match. Match number 3 here on the card for this episode of Thursday Night Live here at the WWA4 Arena. As Chainmail is sent towards his loving fans in the crowd. CB is left to deal with the tag team up, Takuri and Vivian Cross, taking care of them quite well, it seems.
Massive splash in the corner, 2 for 1. And speaking of,
oh my God.
Trying to go for a double fireman's carry here. Does CB have the strength? He does! Double Samoan drop, even dropping the ref.
Yeah, but the damage is still done from earlier in this match as there are 3 bodies. Chainmail, the only one even on a single foot here outside the ring. CB going for the pin. It's so late though. Can't capitalize. What is it going to take to end this match?
Murder, probably.
Yeah, you're probably right. I don't know what it's going to do for our insurance premiums, but our ratings are going to skyrocket.
CB for 3. Looking to skyrocket Beloved Protein and to possibly tag title conversations.
Yeah, it's in their song. It's in their entrance theme. Looking to become tag team champions themselves back here at the WWA4. Whoa!
Massive Pele kick from Takuri. Chainmail trying to take out Takuri with some strikes. Maybe looking for, trying to go for chain reaction there, couldn't get it. But instead gets hit with a massive clothesline.
Yeah, just goes straight through in, basically turning Chainmail inside out. Takuri once again is going to the turnbuckles here.
Chainmail sending the referee into Takuri.
Referee sent tumbling in. Chainmail up towards that top rope.
Looking for avalanche DDT there.
Well, he gets Takuri right where he wants him at the very least. Goes to the top rope.
Chainton bomb. But Takuri doing the smart thing, rolling away. And Chainmail eating a Meteora from Vivian Cross.
Takuri, with like the last ounce of strength he has, says, look up, and this might be the end.
And Chainmail kicking out, realistically, kicking out 4. But with the ref being damaged, counted a little slow.
Well, it sounds like the crowd is down for even more action, and lucky for them, there are no signs of letting up here at the WWA4 is.
Takuri getting Chainmail up. Maybe looking for a tag team maneuver with Vivian Cross. Fireman's carry. Fireman's carry knee smash.
Vivian Cross just waiting for her moment, perched in the danger zone.
Gotta go for, oh Jesus! Went for that splash, missed completely.
Yeah, that is going to sting to say the least. And CB43, smelling the blood in the water, is looking to end the job.
God!
Good night, Vivian Cross.
And your winner, Beloved Protein!
Chainmail NCB for 3. Chainmail NCB for 3. Chainmail NCB for 3.
And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, Beloved Protein take another win here on Thursday Night Live. Vivian Cross looking much worse for wear after that one.
None of y'all can see us. You ain't got the moves to come through for the tag team up.